Ahoy sailors, it's the girl with the lighthouse tattoo, and in this video, you can see all the cool dive bars that I checked out while I was in Vegas. First up, I went to Dino's. Dino's is known as a local neighborhood bar, and they've been around since 1962, as their sign says, getting Vegas drunk since 1962. So you can expect to find all your classic beers and well drinks. Since Dino's is kind of a beer and shot place, and I'm not much for either, really, I decided to get vodka Red Bulls, and I decided to go with flavored vodka, because why not? So there was one that was coconut and berry, which was super delicious, and then I also got the watermelon, rocking out to some tunes. Tino's is also a karaoke bar, but I ended up going quite late at night, so the karaoke was done, and the weirdos were certainly out, but I was just enjoying my time all on my lonesome at the bar. In classic dive bar fashion, the prices are super cheap, the drinks are strong, and you're bound to have a good time. But as a lady showing up on my own, I definitely got a little bit of looks, and I was very grateful to meet a couple of brothers who were super chill, and I hung out with them a little bit, and I filmed them playing some pool, and we talked. Check them out enjoying this song. They've also got a wall of local legends. I don't know if those are the best karaoke singers or the people who get the drunkest, but I love that there's a monthly local that they pick out. Dino's was once a Frank Sinatra hangout along with the rest of the Rat Pack, so here's a photo of Frank Sinatra beating a drum that says only 3 miles to Dino's. And I got a little bit of footage of the super old cigarette machine with surprisingly good prices. By the time I left Dino's, the sun had already come up and it was morning. And I definitely spent a very long time there. Dino's is right on the strip, but it's way, way down in the downtown end. So if you're on the main strip with all the big resorts, this might be a little bit out of the way, but it would be well worth a bit of an Uber ride to get there because it's a super cool spot. I left to go for snacks and get some tacos. There's Tacos Mexico and the Stratosphere in the background. Honestly, very delicious tacos. Met some strange folks, ate some tacos. It was great. Next up, I went to the Stage Door. This location is right beside Bally's, weirdly enough, just across the street from the back entrance. So if you're on the strip and you're at a resort, you might want to check out the Stage Door. It might be a little bit more convenient. There's also an Italian restaurant with very, very limited and strange hours called Battista's that I really wanted to check out, but unfortunately I showed up a little too early in the daytime and Battista's was closed. But alas, I did check out Stage Door. It's a pretty simple dive bar with a really convenient location. Slot machines around if you're into that. Cheap drinks. I got a whiskey ginger. Didn't stay long enough to be able to give you a huge rundown of the place, but I really liked the vibes. It was really chill. There was a cashier for if you won at your slot machine, some cool decorations, and that's about it. On to the next spot, Atomic Liquors. This place is Vegas's very first bar. Their liquor license has the number 001 because it is literally the first. I came in here and got a cider and was very excited to find a bar that actually had cider. Luckily, Atomic Liquors also has a kitchen next door, and so I was able to order some food as well. This was my delicious burger. And because of all the atomic testing, which I guess is where they got the name, there's a bunch of signs that are reminiscent of that. And despite it being dark, you can see all the metal everywhere. It's pretty cool. It's almost like you're inside of a bomb testing facility or something. Finally, I had a quick trip to Hogs and Heifers. I had just gotten out of the mob museum and I went down the street and realized that the bar that I was really curious about was right there, so I had to stop in before I went back to my hotel. Unfortunately, Hogs and Heifers doesn't allow you to film inside the bar at all. So here's some footage from outside, and I'll show you a couple pictures from inside, but that's about all I can do. It's definitely more of a country western bar, which is not necessarily my vibe, but I had a lot of fun in there nonetheless. And as you can see, tons and tons of bras on the bar and lots of cool vibes. So basically, what you can expect when you go to Hogs and Heifers is kind of like the movie Coyote Ugly. The person who owns Hogs and Heifers actually used to be business partners with the person who owned Coyote Ugly. So interesting history for you there. And if you love country music, then this is definitely the right dive bar for you. And as a bonus, the Double Down Saloon. I'm really disappointed in myself for not having enough time for this. I had planned it for my last day, but my flight got changed and I ended up leaving about 12 hours earlier than I was supposed to. So unfortunately, I missed out on going to the Double Down, but this place is epic. And another extra is the Mint, which is a bar that now has a piece of a hotel that used to be there called the Mint. And that hotel is the place where Hunter S. Thompson came to Las Vegas and ultimately ended up writing Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. There's also another bar that has just the sign, and they're the Mint Tavern, but that's separate from the place where Binion's used to be. But alas, this is the wall that was once potentially touched or seen by Hunter S. Thompson. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, sailors, I am the girl with the lighthouse tattoo. Ahoy!